All right, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Kohala Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to you brothers that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Okay, this is a video doing basically on a microchip, just bringing out a few scriptures. It's based off of the video Elder Apostle Tahar did. It's called Wow. Basically, he just brought out some information on Esau pushing his agenda. Okay, and when you go into the word agenda in the Adam Online, agenda, it says 1650s, originally theological matters of practice, as opposed to credenda. It says things to be believed, matters of faith, from Latin agenda, literally things to be done. Okay, and that's the key thing. These are the things to be done. And when we speaking in the regards to the microchip, Esau has an agenda to condition people to accept the microchip. Now, when you go in, let me play this real quick. Now, as I'm watching this video, and you can go to the video. It's pretty much you go to what is the 666 mark, and you can watch the full video by Elder Apostle Tahar. But as I'm watching this video, I'm noticing how Esau is going to use, and we've been talking about it, starting with the apostles and elders, but how Esau is going to segment the population, all right, to basically take this microchip. He's going to do this thing in stages, going back to the agenda. Okay, things to be done. All right, because this commercial type commercial basically is explaining how they're using people that don't have identification, maybe people from maybe refugees from other countries. Okay, like you had that war in Libya. And you had a lot of refugees that came in to Europe via the Mediterranean Sea, or you had the war in Syria, which displaced people. Okay, and once those people are displaced, they don't have any ability to get identification. So hence you have the microchip. Okay, dealing with it says Big Pharma and Microsoft are teaming up in something called the ID 2020 Alliance that will combine vaccinations with implantable microchips to create your digital ID. Now, to segment the population, dealing with population, segmentation, and as far as attracting people to take the microchip, you got to start off, with segments of the population that are in need, okay, of identification. They need of benefits. Okay, they need to be identified by the state. Okay, or whatever municipality, whatever government that controls that area or region, all right, that they're trying to enter in. So you have the border crisis. You have multiple crises around the earth in which Esau is going to hone in and basically implement the microchip through these people, okay, and allow them to gain benefits because they have that microchip. They have that RFID microchip. Now that's one of the avenues to push the agenda of the microchip, okay? And you see this Big Pharma and Microsoft teaming up, and you're going to have a lot of companies teaming up, okay, to use this RFID chip technology, which they already are. You had 3 Square Market in Wisconsin, okay, where the employees, okay, that's another avenue. You entice employers, okay, to have their company employees get microchipped, and you give them different tax breaks and different tax incentives Okay, especially that now that you're dealing with a collapsing economy. Okay, and you gonna have people more in need of holding a job to make a living. You give the employers tax benefits to have their employees microchip and make it mandatory. Okay, so that's segment segmenting, okay, the population to take the microchip. Okay, and a lot of people, are going to gradually, you know, they're either going to accept it or they're not going to accept it. But you marginalize the people that are not accepting the microchip, okay, by basically basically narrowing down those segmentations, okay, those population segmentation. Like you have the police force, you have the army, then you have their families, okay. That knocks out a lot of people taking the microchip because these people are involved in the system. They basically worship the image of the beast. They're going to take it anyway to make a living, okay. And then you have the people that are refugees, that the homeless, people that don't have jobs or they don't have identification. They might need health care, but they don't have the money. Then you have that. Then you're going to have the holdouts that are not going to take the microchip, which they'll be easily marginalized. And that's when you make it mandatory that everybody has to have it, okay, by setting up your various false flag events, okay, your stage events, your crises, because there's going to be a series of crises, financial crises, okay, terrorist crises, whether manufactured or state sponsored through these other countries when this third world war starts, where they're going to need to know, the state is going to have to know, look, do you have the microchip? Because if you have the microchip, you can, get benefits. If not, then you're considered an enemy combatant, similar to what they're doing with real ID, okay, which you have to have an updated identification or you can't partake in travel using, riding on planes, traveling and stuff like that. And that's how Esau is doing it. Okay, so I'm going to bring out the scripture real quick, a couple scriptures. And it's going to be a quick video, not a long video. This is Isaiah 42:9. It says, "Behold, the former things are come to pass, okay, and new things do I declare." Now, this new thing that the Lord declared was the microchip, going into John the Revelator's vision that he spoke of in the book of Revelation. His vision that he saw in the book of Revelation, Revelation 13-16. He saw a vision in Revelation 20:4 of the men that didn't take the microchip being beheaded. Okay, Revelation 14, the judgment, 14:9, I believe, the judgment for them that took the microchip. So these are the new things that the Lord have declared before they spring forth. I tell you of them. And who has been telling you of them? Through the mouth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It's the Lord's servants, the prophets. Okay, that's why we staunchly believe that the microchip is the RFID chip, is the mark of the beast. Okay, we believe that because you have these major corporations controlled by Esau Edom, all right, setting up ID 2020 Alliance, which is nothing but a ploy. Now let me look up the word ploy real quick, because I want to make sure I use the words right. Anything with which one assumes oneself, it says possibly a shortened form of ploy. It says move or gambit made to gain advantage. Yeah, so it's a ploy. Okay, this is a move or gambit made to gain advantage. And what is that move or gambit? ID 2020. Basically, these people have problems, problem, reaction, solution. These people have problems. They're coming from different countries. They're not identifiable. They're not able to get benefits and certain things that the society enables. Okay, because they don't have ID. They're living under the radar. Then hence ID 2020 Alliance. Okay, so that's what that is. All right, this is Ephesians 6:11. It says, "Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." Okay, now the word wiles, when you go into that word, that's methodia. Okay, methodia means cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery. Okay, and that's what Esau is about. He's about craft. He's about trickery, because he's not telling you that this is in the Bible. This is mentioned in the Bible as the mark of the beast. What he's actually doing is he's actually deceiving people. Okay, to think that this technology is going to benefit them when this technology is to their own condemnation, to their own destruction. So that's why it's written in the scriptures in Ephesians 6 and 11. And the elect, ultimately, the elect is going to take heed to what was written in Ephesians 6 and 11. Because who knows how to put on the whole armor of the Lord but the Lord's men? Okay? We've been taught through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua how to put on the whole armor, okay, of the Most High, and how to stand against the crafty trickery of the devil. Okay? And who is the devil? The devil is Esau Edom, and we know who he is. Okay? This is the next scripture that I want to bring out real quick. This is Second Ezra 16 and 68. It says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols." And that's our people. If you take this RFID microchip, now let me get this real quick. I'm gonna put a picture up. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, if you take this RFID microchip, okay, you're gonna be had in derision. Okay, if you put, this is the size of a grain of rice. Okay, and this is the how do you, this is how you inject it with a needle. Okay, and you're used to giving your children over to taking these needles. How much more so implantable microchip? Okay, if it's brought before you and they make you take it. Okay, this goes back into 3 Square Market. Okay, you have all the snacks and stuff, and you don't need to pay with cash. You have all your account is on a microchip. Okay, this is what's to come. Okay, and the way it's going to be implemented is going to be through craft. It's going to be through deceit. It's going to be through trickery. It's going to, they're going to beguile you. They're going to make you think that you're against society if you don't take it. Okay, you're going to be shunned if you don't take it. All right, that's how they're going to condition the people's minds. Okay, through the media, through television, through entertainment. Okay, don't be surprised if on the Super Bowl commercial you see commercials enticing people to take the microchip, or RFID technology, pushing RFID technology. Don't be surprised. Okay, don't be surprised, because we're in that time. Okay, it says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you." Okay, and they're going to come down with great wrath, because they know that they have a short time to implement their agenda. Okay, it says, "And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot." So if you take that microchip, you're gonna be had in derision. Okay, you're gonna be trodden down. You're gonna be in reproach. Okay, because when Yahweh Shai and the angels come back, Revelation 14 and 9 is going to be fulfilled. And let me get that real quick, because that's going to be fulfilled, man, when Yahweh Shai come back. So you think that you're escaping persecution and pressure by taking a microchip? You ain't seen nothing. Okay, till when Yahweh Shai come. This is Revelation 14 and 9. It says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation." And the word indignation means righteous anger. It's a righteous indignation, or righteous anger for the Lord to destroy Babylon the Great. Okay, all right, this is the cup that the wicked is going to drink. Okay, the indignation of the Lord. All right, and it says, "And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." So not only, okay, you're going to be tormented. All right, you're going to be tormented in the presence of Yahweh Shai. And for our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're going to be punished. Okay, you did take that microchip. You're going to be punished in the presence of the man that was set up to deliver the Israel, basically the deliverer of Israel. Okay, and more importantly, the Lord have always been set up to deliver the elect. Okay, but it's going to be the manifestation that you turn on the Lord your power. Okay, the one whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which he is a dark-skinned man. Okay, it says in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Okay, so that's the judgment of taking the microchip, and it's going to be done through crafty trickery. Okay, it's going to be done through crafty trickery, through guile. Okay, and they that consent to them shall be had in reproach and tried underfoot. Okay, I'm gonna read down to verse 7. I'm gonna read down to verse 73. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And the word insurrection means a uprising. Okay, so there's going to be an uprising on those that fear the Lord, and the ones that fear the Lord is going to be the ones that don't take that microchip. Okay, there's going to be a uprising on those people, because you're going to have holdouts. You're going to have people that's not going to take the microchip. Okay, and they're going to refuse to take the microchip. So in the midst of that, you're going to have a great uprising upon those people. Verse 71, it says, they shall be like madmen. Okay, the ones that uprise against the ones that don't take the microchip, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. So you're going to have people that don't take the microchip. They're going to be cast up out of their houses. Okay, their goods are going to be wasted. Goods are going to be spoiled. Their houses are going to be ramshacked. Because that's the type of pressure that Esau is going to put upon the people that don't follow after his agenda. Okay. All right. And like we go back into that word ploy, move or gambit made to gain advantage. All right. So, that's how that advantage, that's their ploy is to, segment the population. All right. To get the men of the Lord, basically. All right. Okay. Now going back to it, verse 73, it says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Yeah, because that adversity, okay, is going to bring out who is the men of the Lord. Who are those men that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have set up from the very beginning. Verse 74, this is the last one. It says, Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So, we got to trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, put on the whole armor of the Lord. The beautiful thing about the Lord is that before these things spring forth, the Lord tells you of them. Okay. And this was a good video from Apostle Tahar. I recommend that you go take a look at this video. Okay. Yeah, I'm reading this comment down here. Nicholas Rockefeller basically gave, the scoop to Aaron Russo about having the whole population microchip so that they could have full control over the people. See, this is about full control, man. Okay, this is about total subjection, total totalitarianism, or a total totalitarian society. Okay, this is the shit that you read in the history books. Okay, but it's taking place right now as we live in, as we speak, which people don't think that this shit could happen, but it's already here. And people have played right into it. The last thing I'll say is, you read about how could Adolf Hitler, fool all of those people, or how could Stalin kill all those people and the whole world didn't know. Well, hence today, man, we have Esau Edom in power and rulership, and he's doing all types of things, and people just not paying attention. They're distracted, so this is how it happens, man. This is how it happens. But Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have given us his light to see, okay, in dark places. This is a dark place. This is what happens when you dwell in darkness. Okay, you're susceptible to anything. So with that, I just want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Akal. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you brothers that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Until the next episode, shalom.